Hello, my name is Michael Irwin, and I'm a member of the DevRel team here at Docker, and I'm excited to talk to you about DHI customizations. Now, when we launched DHI, we heard from customers that they needed the ability to customize and make changes to their images. This is something that comes up regularly in customer conversations. You have a Docker Hardened image that's minimal, attested, built from our SLSA Level 3 pipeline, but companies have complex requirements, and your team may need to customize it by adding maybe certs or tools or other scripts to it. So you take that hardened image, you run it through your own build environment, and then produce a custom image. But here's the issue. The moment that image goes through your build pipeline instead of ours, it's no longer a hardened image. Not because your pipeline is bad, but because Docker's pipeline adds several steps which may or may not be part of your own build process. The DHI pipeline attaches up to 17 attestations to every image it produces. SLSA build level 3 provenance, SBOMs in various formats, vulnerability and secret scan results, FIPS compliance evidence, and STIG scan results for regulated environments. These are the artifacts your security team and auditors are going to ask for. Build outside the Docker pipeline, and chances are many of these aren't going to be there. So here's what the DHI customizations build service changes, and there are two promises worth holding on to. First, your customized image is still a hardened image. Your additions, plus the 17 attestations and SLSA Level 3 provenance, all still intact. Second, and this one matters a lot in practice, your customizations are permanent. Docker patches your images continuously, sometimes even several times a day, responding to CVEs in real time. Every time an image is rebuilt, your customizations are reapplied before the new version ships. You define them once, and they travel with every patch automatically. So it looks like the bottom half of this slide, a Docker hardened image plus your certs, tools, and scripts, running through Docker SLSA Level 3 build service, producing a custom Docker hardened image. The pipeline is ours, the attestations are attached, and every time we patch, your customizations come with it. You set it up once, and the result is an image that is continuously patched and tending towards near zero CVEs without ongoing work from your team. Here on the screen, I can see that I've got the DHI catalog, and I'm filtering to see the node images that have been mirrored into my organization. Clicking on this particular image, I can see the details about the image, just like I could with any others. But since this is a DHI image, I also have this customization tab. Clicking on that will give me the customizations that are currently configured for this particular image. We can see that there's a few of them here, and I'm going to take a look at this DHI demo, one that I've set up beforehand. What this particular image is going to do is define a new environment variable, as well as an OCI artifact, which I'll show you here in just a second. But again, I can see all the details related to this customization. Now, what is this OCI artifact? Jumping to my terminal, I have a Docker file here in which the first stage of the Docker file is going to copy in a CA certificate. Now, again, this may be for an organization that uses an HTTPS proxy cert, and so they want to, again, bake in the CA of that proxy into all their images. To do so, I would add the CA cert into this image. I'm going to run update CA certificates, and that creates a certificate bundle then that I can load into the images. So the stage 2 here is really just extracting out that CA certificate bundle. And then in the customization, jumping back here, I'm going to say, basically take all the files from that particular OCI artifact, that image, and now layer that into this image, okay? And so what that means is that whenever this customization runs, the resulting image will have my organization's CA bundle already built in from the start. Now, what's it look like to actually make a new customization? When I go to the customization tab, I can click on the create customization button, and it gives me all the different variants that I can work from. Let's just pick the top one here. And then from here, I can add packages. I could say I want to install curl, for example, or any other package that I might want to look for. I can search for OCI artifacts, just like we were talking about before, and I can look for that certs, custom CA certs image and specify the latest tag in this case. I can choose whether to include or exclude all paths. Let's just go ahead and include them all. I can also define additional scripts that I may want to include in the image. In this case, I don't want any, so I'll just skip that. And then on the configure tab, I can define new environment variables that I want to specify the image or labels, annotations, specify new users and groups. Again, I can make a lot of change to my image here. Finally, I can choose what platforms I want to build if I want to do both ARM and AMD 64. And then finally, I can review the customization. And then from there, it's going to start building. Taking a look at the one that I built earlier now, When I go to tags, I can just search for my customization. Again, DHI demo was what I named it. And I could see this was one that was just built not long ago. And then I can see the additional details about this image. And when I pull it, it's going to have my CA bundle and everything ready to go for me. So with DHI customizations, I have the ability to make modifications to the images within Docker's build pipeline to add certificates or any other files that I want to add, to install additional packages, and do so while all part of the SLSA build level 3 service that Docker provides. We hope you try it out. And if you have questions, feel free to reach out to us and we'll be happy to help you out. Thank you.